Hey everybody, and welcome back to SCDC ENT presents The Aged Woman, and I am Miss Nicole. And today I just want to bring you guys a quick video. I'm setting up the garden, getting things ready for the spring. I'm not going to have a lot of time in March, and that's a lot of prep. So at this time I am just prepping things, getting everything in order. And yes, I just want to let you guys know that you can garden in anything. You see, I have an old dog food bag, and I actually am taking those roses. Those are rose bushes. They call them snow roses. So I'm taking those bushes, and I'm going to try to propagate them. Now, these leaves and all that stuff is going to fall off, but hopefully some of those trees will sprout some roots for me. And I just caught a local, up the street we have a park, and the park basically gets rid of all their grass clippings. They leave them outside. So I got me 6 bags of nothing but great organic material for my beds. A lot of these bags already have lettuce and leafy greens in them. I got some garlic cloves down here. Actually, I just bought a clove of garlic and just planted it. So that's one of them right there. But this is really good. This is just regular grass, and it's going to break down into my peat moss and earth dirt. I call it just regular dirt that I get off the ground. I call that earth dirt, so you'll know what I mean. And when I do start to, I already have vegetables out here. I have some scraps that's actually trying to do something. That's a celery. I have a really nice onion right here. An onion that's trying to grow. I have another one that's like right there. It's just in my face. That's been there for a while. And I have another bed with some more scraps. You see that? That's a purple onion, one of those purple onions. But I got about 5 of them down in there. So, yep, this is my strawberry plant that I've been holding on to since last year. I guess it'll do something this year, but I made this cage out of some sticks and plastic that I found. Because those are called climbing strawberries, so they're going to climb all over the place. And I'm very excited because you notice in this clothes basket, see that clothes basket? Yes, I set on everything I found at the corner store, the Alibaba store, and Dollar General. These ice buckets. These are icing buckets, like I said, that I got from my local grocery store. But these are mixed greens, and there is a lot of them. I did 3 rows in this basket. Really light for this basket, some leafy greens. And this is, and look at the fine 4 pallets. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet, but I'm going to figure it out. Under there is more compost and mulch that I'm working on that I want to break down. I just regrassed it. So I got some great, and all this stuff was free, y'all. It was free. I ain't paid for nothing. I ain't paid for nothing. I have my pool. This is going to be a couple of different kinds of cabbage and maybe some broccoli in here. And I just take the grass once I get it, and I just sprinkle it all over the place. It's nitrogen. The nitrogen is going to mix with the carbon, which is the leaves, and it's all going to break down to be quite amazing compost. Up under here, I came out here early and threw some leafies. I cleaned out the refrigerator, so I had some orange peelings and different things. That's just a bed of just old brown leaves. And basically I use that for I'm using that for the earthworms. Now this is something new that I'm trying, and that's trying to make my own compost with discarded orange peels, apple peels, whatever my husband doesn't eat of the oranges and apples that he is obsessed with eating. I just dump them in here, and I'm going to use that water to fertilize my garden. And I set it up. I set up my bottles. My milk jug containers are in full effect. I did those yesterday and cleaned up my setup on the porch. My herb garden is doing good. I don't know what it is, but I have some little sprouts. I got some onions in this one over here in the corner. I don't want to disturb anything because I want them to stay warm. And I gave them some. Since I'm really not fertilizing anything, this grass really helps. But this is the main reason why I wanted to talk to you guys. I know on my property we have trees all over the place. And the trees make a lot of leaves. And what I do with these leaves, now a lot of them I put on for the city to pick up, but I also take the leaves and use them in my garden bed as mulch. I let them break down all winter, and with the intentions of them attracting great worms and beneficial bacteria. But I was just digging this. I'm in the process of moving the top coat of these leaves over here. See all the green is mixed in green and everything. This is going to break down, but I'm going to be slowly pinching away and removing my earthworms that I find in my bed. I'm going to take the earthworms out, and I'm going to be transplanting them all over to all the different areas of my garden. I'm going to basically take this pile by pile, piece by piece, and take my time and pick all the worms out. And that's also some more compost. I collect the rainwater off the side of the house. That's going to be some more compost tea. That's got wild garlic in it, a big ball of it. And that's just some fruits. And some more leaves. You can just constantly keep recycling these, constantly keep recycling the leaves and everything, depending on where you are. We have a big backyard, as you can see, but my husband refused to let me turn the whole thing into a garden, so I'm trying to resist the urge of digging up and destroying the yard, which is, I mean, really, this big vine thing is just ridiculous, but I mean, we should be able to do that. But what I wanted to show you guys also in the backyard is basically the same setup. I just seasoned it. This is my other pile that has dirt up under here. I take the stuff and mix. I'm sorry about the dogs barking. My dog is just doing this thing. The rest of the beds are basically the same. I come out here whenever I get some new greenery, and I add it to what I already have, just to build up the soil, so to get it ready when everything starts to when everything gets a little bigger and it's ready to come outside. I usually don't start, probably won't be back here until the end of May, because we have like really bad rains, so a lot of my stuff can't come out till the end of May, because we have to get past all the rain. We have to. It's another compost pile, and like I said, same thing. You can hardly tell the difference, but it's hot. It's a big pile. You see that? Yeah. So I have that set up, and I have these. Same thing, just some boxes. I think I'm gonna put my peppers in here. And yes, like I told you, I will grow with anything. These are this is what you see in all over the place. Just regular Frito-Lay boxes that I found on the side of the Alibaba store. Everybody got a corner store in their hood. Look around and see what you can use to grow food in. If you don't own your home, that's no excuse. You can get buckets. You can get, as long as they're food buckets, you can just line some out along the sidewalk right there under your house. There's no excuse why you should not be growing your own food. I got an old bin, a couple of old bins, and I'm actually going to set up my fruit trees right along the house. I got some apples and some oranges and a few things that I want to go ahead. A pomegranate tree that I want to put in the ground. Like I said, we got a lot of space, but in the summertime, I mean, all these trees back here, it's just filled with greenery. It's so pretty. When it starts coming in, I'm gonna show you guys. It's so amazing. And it's like some purple flowers and everything, but now it's just everything's blah. My dog right there. But that's all I want to show you guys, to let you know, you're gonna have to, if you're really serious about gardening and you really want to be self-sustainable, it is important that you develop a sturdy plan to build your garden up and have a routine, so things are always and constantly growing. Like I'm trimming and cutting back trees, cleaning up the leaves. I got so much stuff to do. You see all this wild garlic out here? We got tons of wild garlic everywhere. Yeah, but clothes basket sitting on top of some tubs. Those are the tubs that they use at the Dollar General. I just set them on there because I don't want them on the ground. We have a lot of ants, and at the end of the day, I don't want to fight with the ants, so I decided to go with my version of raised beds. So this is my version of a raised bed, because they're in containers. Well, a container garden, because they're in containers. And the raised bed also too, build your dirt up high off the ground. If you have to use native soil, you start building up the native soil, and then you add some of your soil and keep building onto your soil. And that's what I did right here. Last year, if you could recall, I just had two or three planters right here. I didn't really use the ground, but this year I'm going to go back to using my ground for my okra, and my corn is going to go in the ground, most definitely. So and probably my watermelon and my cantaloupes are going to go in the ground. Everything else I can do in containers. My tomatoes, this will probably be tomatoes. This will probably be peppers, bell peppers, and these will be the hot peppers, and those will probably be some hot peppers up there too. So that's all I wanted to show you guys. I appreciate you tuning in and liking my channel. I hope that you like and subscribe, and that you are getting something from my videos. And tune in one more time. Don't forget to check out my podcast, The Aged Woman, and at Anchor FM, and it's called The Aged Woman. You can like and subscribe, and join my group, Sisters in Your House Shop, on Facebook, and send me a friend request, NicoleArcha, on Facebook. And you can always, if you want to contact me, send me a message, queenfromcreation@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you guys. So if I could ever be of some assistance. So talk to you later. Shalom.